We all know how stressful working a school open house can be, but imagine if a prospective parent comes to you and asks for a sewing lesson and you don't realize that that parent is also a Montessori educator. Then imagine if you're giving that sewing lesson and you forget a crucial part, which that parent then has to point out to you. That happened to me, and I'm here to make sure that doesn't happen to you. It's been 10 years since I've taken my Montessori training, which it does not seem like that long ago, but it has been, and I know it's been even longer for some of you guys. So I think it would be a good refresher to review one of the most difficult lessons in our Montessori albums, and that is sewing. There are many steps to the sewing lesson, but there are three main parts that it can be divided into, which is setting up the lesson and explaining the materials to the child, actually showing the child how to do the lesson, and then giving the child a turn to take a turn to with sewing. So here we go. This will be my student for this demonstration. Stephanie, this is our sewing box. There are many parts inside our sewing box. We have the pin cushion with 2 needles. We have the thread braid with 3 different colors of thread. We have a sewing card that has holes punched in it so that it's easy for the child to be able to poke the needle through. And I have 2 today, 1 for me, 1 for you, but normally there would only be 1 in the box. And then we have a pouch. And inside of the pouch are small child-sized sewing scissors. I'm going to put away the items that we aren't going to use just yet. And we're going to start with our sewing braid. Stephanie, this is our sewing braid. I see we have orange thread, purple thread, and yellow thread. I'm going to choose the orange thread. Watch. You have to pull really hard to get the thread out. Pull, pull. Very, very hard. Okay. Here is our thread. I chose orange thread. Now I will choose a needle. See that hole? That is called the eye of the needle. I'm going to put the thread inside. Watch. Let's see. Sometimes it is difficult to get it inside. I got it. Now we have to make a knot. Okay, now we pull. Now there is a knot at the end of our thread. Now we're ready to sew. Going to choose a sewing card. I will choose the yellow one. Going to put the needle in the hole. Watch. There's the needle. You don't want to pull too hard or the thread will come out completely. And I will put it in the next hole. There it is. There's 2 more holes left. now we're going to need the scissors, but first we have to put the needle in the pincushion. Going to get the scissor pouch. Okay, and here are the scissors. This is how we hold the scissors. Watch. And now it's done. I have showed you how to sew on our sewing card. Now it's your turn. I'm going to put all the pieces back in the box. And now you may have a turn. Found your pincushion. Yes, there's a thread braid. Purple one. Purple threads. You have to pull, pull, pull so hard. That thread braid is very tight. Now, which needle will you choose? Okay. Remember to put your thread in the eye of the needle where the hole is.
Here we go.
You got it. Now you may lay it flat and you can tie a knot. You did it. Next is a sewing card. What color sewing card will you choose?
Purple, like
Purple
my
thread. That's right. Purple thread and purple card. Now you're ready to put the needle in the holes. You did it. That's right. You finished. I see that you went over, but that's okay. Now we're ready to put the needle in the pincushion. Do you remember the next step?
the scissor pouch.
That's right. You may get the scissor pouch and choose the scissors. Most children like to hold the scissors with two hands, but we hold them with one hand. Let me show you. There you go. Now you're ready to cut your thread. You did it. You sewed the card. You put the thread and the needle through the holes. Now it's time to put your name on it. Okay, what is your name?
Stephanie Jackson.
Stephanie Jackson. Today is Tuesday, April 21st, 2015. Now next time you want to sew a card, it is available to you, and if you need help, I am here to help you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So that is an example of how to give a sewing lesson, and next time if you ever happen to get caught at an open house and a parent wants a lesson, you'll know how to give it.